Hey Gemini, welcome to Good Witch Intuitive Tarot. Thank you guys for liking, sharing, and subscribing. This is going to be your weekly reading for anyone with Gemini placements. This reading could resonate at any time, though, actually. Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good. What do we need to know for Gemini? Having to do with the weekly reading. This reading runs from the 22nd of August to the 31st, but could resonate at any time. Gemini, anyone with Gemini placements, what are the most important messages? Autumn, okay, and what else? Gemini reading, okay, Hermit, what's at the bottom? The Hunter. The Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Okay, well, let's talk about that. All right, so we've got the Hunter, track down your fears and desires. That was at the bottom of the deck. We also got Autumn, release the old and rest. And we got the Hermit, retreat and recharge. Boy, both of your cards have to do with taking a break. All right, so keep that in mind. When I see Autumn, release the old and rest, I feel like whatever you start to work on now, this internal work you're doing and releasing and healing, you're going to see some kind of, you're going to see in the autumn, in the fall. So it depends on where you live. But for us, fall is coming up in just a couple of months. So in the autumn, you're going to see some kind of results or some kind of, something's going to, it says release the old and rest in the autumn. Or autumn, release the old and rest. And then it says Hermit, retreat and recharge. So I feel like anything you do between now and autumn really is going to help you get ready to, as the Hunter, track down your fears and desires. Like, take a break now, because there's going to come a time when we're going to tell you it's time for action. And I think that time's going to be in the autumn, so in the fall. All right? I hope that makes sense. All right, let's get into it. What else do we need to know for Gemini? What would be important? Anyone with Gemini placements? Prayer. And what's at the bottom? Rejections at the bottom. Oh, I forgot to pull another one, though. Okay, well, we're not going to take rejection. It might still be there. I forgot we need 3. Give me one more card, please. Prayer. And what else? Here we go. Insecurity and renewal. That's way better than rejection, which was the one at the bottom. Okay, prayer, insecurity, and renewal. Prayer, insecurity, and renewal. These are both base chakra or root chakra. They're both red. They both have to do with your, like your basic needs, your security and stability, what grounds you, your tribal power, family power, that kind of stuff. So we have prayer, insecurity, and renewal. All right, so listen, somebody is definitely getting down with some prayer here. I feel like, and it's weird because I almost pulled rejection from the bottom because I forgot to pull a second card. So when I see this, I see the devil there trying to pull someone away from their heart center, away from prayer, no doubt. There might have been a reason why I took notice of that card. So I do feel like if someone was rejecting prayer, rejecting their spiritual connection, anything like that, I feel like they're going to get past that. And there's going to be some kind of a renewal where we're going to go back to, trusting in Spirit, God, Universe, taking that time out and getting really here, right? Taking time. Look, these are 2 cards that look identical to me, really. 2 different decks. Both show someone returning back to maybe prayer. All right, so renewal. I like it. I like it a lot. This is going to help you a lot. Having to do with your root, your, like I said, your basic needs, your security, your stability, your tribal power, what grounds you. I really do feel like whatever you do here, that taps into prayer, retreating, recharging, taking a break, but also doing some kind of work with spirit is really going to help you. And it's going to help you get ready for a time of action. And that's going to be sometime in the fall, I think. All right. And that's when you're going to hunt down your desires and your fears. It's going to be a really good time for you to really go after things you want. All right, what else do we need to know here, please? Gemini reading, what's important? What do we need to know? For anyone with Gemini placements, what's important here? What do we need to know? Adjacent possibilities, I like it. What else do we need to know? Choosing differently, taking another door, doing something different. What do we need to know? Gemini reading, what's important? Can we have another card, please? The Temple Path, Door to Spirit, and at the bottom, Blossoming Abundance. Are you kidding? They're beautiful. Yeah, absolutely. So what we're being told here is that there's something else you're going to choose. You're going to go through a different door than you originally thought you would. It's part of your journey. It's part of your journey, your path. And it's going to take you right through the Door to Spirit and into Blossoming Abundance. It's beautiful. Okay, so this is what you need this downtime for, and this time to connect with Spirit, and this time for maybe some prayer. I think it's going to guide you to where you're supposed to be. Give me a little more information for, for Gemini, just one or two. What else do we need to know? Fourth chakra, Archangel Raphael. It's also going to help you open up your heart chakra that you had a problem with up there at the top. Remember the insecurities card with the heart center there? And the devil over here trying to, karmically is connected to that heart center. Give me a little more information. Oh, wow. Yeah, so we got to do some chakra work. All right, so you got second chakra. Is that second chakra? Yeah. Archangel Ariel's here with your second chakra as well, your sacral chakra. We'll talk about that. You got a lot going on here with these chakras. Healer of the ages. Yeah, because there's a need to heal. Let's get one more on this. What is this? Yeah, indecision. So I feel as though, see, the indecision is which door do I take? One of these doors is the right door. One of these is going to take you to the sun. Look at it. It's beautiful. I love this card. It's really, really nice card. Okay, so one of these choices is going to take you to the sun. Which direction are you going to take that's going to take you to the sun? I feel like there's some kind of a healing here going on. Look at all this. This is heart chakra. This is second chakra, which is your sacral chakra. And at the bottom of the deck, I couldn't help noticing, but the solar plexus chakra is here as well. So I would say it's spirit. And look at even Healer of the Ages is all about the chakras being lit up. The heart chakra here and the crown chakra. Your chakras need to get in alignment. I would definitely say while you're doing this that's going on here, it's time to get those chakras balanced. There's all kinds of stuff all over YouTube that can help you do just that, okay? There's guided meditation, there's mantras, there's all kinds of stuff that involve balancing your chakras. You can do this in like 7 minutes, all of them, or you can do it in 8 hours, depending on how long you want to do this. If you do the shorter ones, sometimes you have to do them a few times to get that tuned up going on, and sometimes you have to do it multiple days in a row, but you can do this, right? So we have here where in every which way, Spirit is saying, you know, there's going to come a time where you're going to have to make a choice, and you're going to have to be really balanced to make this choice, because one of these choices is going to take you right through that door to Spirit and into blossoming abundance and the sun. It's beautiful, truly beautiful energy. But they want you to be ready for it. I never grabbed this. I thought this was all another deck. I used all the same decks. So I'm just going to grab you like 2 cards from this other deck. Everybody else got a few cards from that deck and then a few cards from another deck. Somehow I grabbed the same deck. That was Energy Oracle. This is Quantum Oracle. Can I have just 1 or 2 cards, please, here for Gemini? What do we need to know? 1 or 2 cards. Gemini. Anyone with Gemini placements who's guided to see this? Dark thoughts, honoring path. Yeah, so this is actually going to get you all out of your head. All this healing probably comes because you've been afraid to choose. I mean, when I see dark thoughts, honoring path, it's just the path is what's been so hard for you to choose. You don't know for sure what to do, where to go. Can I have 1 on dark thoughts and honoring path? Just 1. Loving woman. And a second ago, the loving man was at the bottom. I kid you not. So this could have to do with a relationship. It could have to do with hidden motivations. This is everything. Behind this curtain is everything. Okay, so someone quietly might want all that. The home, the kids, the family, the joy. Or you might not know you want this. It's hidden, right? This could be what's in store down that path. If you choose the right path, you could head right towards loving woman, loving man, the honoring path here, and it'll take you right to this beautiful, I mean, look, it's just so joyful. It's a blossoming abundance. It's a whole new life, right? This is what you will go towards if you choose correctly. This is why Spirit wants you so grounded and wants you to work on all your chakras. So that, and to prayer, renewal, groundedness, getting really, doing your meditation, whatever it is you need to do so that you make right choices. I feel like there's going to be a choice set before you, and it can take you to everything. I mean, everything you've ever wanted could be down this path. But if you're not grounded and ready for it, it's not going to work out, or you're going to choose wrong. So Spirit's saying, get ready. Something's coming up in the fall, and you need to be ready for it. Whatever fall is for you, I don't know in your area of the world when fall is. If you don't have seasons, I'd say I would listen to what my season is. My fall is coming up in about 7 months. Okay, so there you go, if that helps. All right, Spirit and angels, anyone for the highest good, what do we know about this reading? What do we need to know about this reading? No, I'm so sorry. That's when spring's coming up. I keep forgetting. This is the autumn. This is fall. My fall is coming up in 2 months, 2 to 3 months, right? Okay, so remember that. I'm sorry. Another reading I had spring in it. Spring coming up. So I'm so sorry if I confused you guys. Fall is coming up for us here in the United States in about 2 months. Okay, 2 to 3 months. Peace just flew out. What else do we need to know about this reading? What do we need to know about this reading? Peace. What's important? Gemini reading. What's important about this reading? Peace. And what else? This is wisdom of the oracle. Not for you. And exchanging gifts. All right. So, wow, that's interesting. So there's something here. Your peace comes when you move away from something, like you pick a different door, like I said in the beginning. There's some path you got to go down. Everywhere I look, there's something about choose different, choose different, choose different. So I hope this makes sense to you. But there's peace to be had when you choose differently than you were going to choose. I don't know in what way. I'm going to try to get one more on it. Can we get one more on this? Peace, not for you. And exchanging gifts. Why? And exchanging gifts. What do we need to know about this? Go the distance. Wow. This is so interesting to me because, well, Treasure Island's at the bottom. This is everything you want if you will go the distance. Okay. And this is exchanging gifts, meaning you're going to have to work together. Something you got to leave behind is going to bring you peace, and moving towards and going towards someone else that you are going to work hard with, or it doesn't have to be like like when I say you have to leave something behind, it's just the direction you are going in. It doesn't necessarily have to be a person, but it could be, I don't know. But you're going to choose something differently than you would have come fall. Or now, that'll bring you towards rewards in the fall. So that's going to be up to you to figure out. But whatever it is going to take you towards Treasure Island. But you're going to have to go to the distance. You have to work together with someone to go the distance to get to Treasure Island. Wow. Give me one more here, please. I mean, but there's so much abundance to be had everywhere I look in your reading. But it all comes from being on the right path. So You're really going to have to get grounded here to know which path is the right path. And prayer is not going to hurt at all if you can believe in it. If you love prayer, or you believe in prayer, or even if you haven't done it in a long time, they're saying just don't worry about that. Prayer is on the table. If you are into it, renewal and Om and getting really grounded and taking a breather, taking a time out is really important here. Just getting quiet and, you know, whatever you believe in, whatever your temple path is here. All right, give me a couple of cards here. What do we need to know for Gemini or anyone with Gemini placements? Love, baby, love. I'm telling you, there's something, you're going to be led someplace here that's going to be good. And it's going to be like, go the distance. This will be Treasure Island, but you're going to have to go the distance and stay on board and work it through with somebody, whatever it is. But it also means turning away from something else. So I don't know what that means. That's way, 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 way too many. Can we just get one or two? One or two more? We got love. That's all we got so far. Okay, new vitality. Too many here. Give me one more. Love, new vitality. Anything else we need to know for Gemini or Gemini, anyone with Gemini placements? This is like really, this new vitality feels just like that Sun card. A lot of really fresh and beautiful new energy coming into a situation, but only after you've done the work. Like, it's like you have to do the work. Trust. Yeah. Ooh, look at that. Trust. Free falling. This is trusting. This is like a 0 and a 1 card, both of them. New beginning. We've got lead here at the bottom, too, taking the lead in something. So Spirit is saying, oh, and heal is right underneath that. So Spirit is basically saying that you need to take some kind of chance and allow. But you're not going to know any of this until you get really quiet, really grounded, and really in tune with Spirit, God, Universe, so that you can hear what direction you're supposed to be taking here, or so that you can intuitively know what direction to take here. Because if you can shut your mind out of the blah, 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 blah that's going on in it, you're going to find yourself on the honoring path, and what you don't know is going to be that all that beautiful life awaits you behind the curtain. But you got to shut down the mind long enough to make the right choices down the right path. And when you do take this right choice, it's going to take you through the door of Spirit to blossoming abundance, the sun, all this beautiful, joyous energy. But you need to work on your chakras, and you need to get really quiet. I feel like you definitely need to meditate. There's going to be something that's presented to you, and Spirit says love, new vitality, and trust means you're going to have to trust fall into it. You're going to have to accept it, trust it, and go with it. And Spirit promises that it will be what, it'll be joyful, it'll be beautiful, but it's which door are you going to pick? Only one of them is taking you to all this, and you're going to have to trust your intuition for this, and trust that your prayer is going to help you through it, or whatever. If you don't believe in prayer, whatever it is, okay? For those of you that do believe in prayer, peace, not for you. Moving away from something else and moving into something that you're going to exchange gifts, go the distance, and reach Treasure Island with. It's really nice. So, guys, when I say exchanging gifts, go the distance, and Treasure Island, it is the door to Spirit. It is the sun. It is blossoming abundance. You're moving towards all this beautiful energy, trusting and accepting new vitality. And I feel new love as well. It's really nice energy. Guys, let me know if you think you know what this reading is about. I feel as though this reading is going to be for someone who has to make different choices in their life than they've been making, and someone who really needs to get grounded long enough to hear what Spirit's saying, or to exchange energy with Spirit to know which way you're supposed to be going. I almost feel like you're not even positive on which route to take, and you're going to be guided down a certain path. But you're going to have to be real, like, quiet and grounded to hear it. All right, I hope that makes sense. Wow, that's a lot. Can we just, okay, let's go with the faith card. Look, the one I shook off was faith. I'm not going to shake it off. You know why? I feel like it was meant to be here because it reminds me of the trust fall, having faith and just doing it and seeing what happens. All right, give me, what are all these? Going on an adventure. This reminds me of the Hermit, this card. See it right there? So going on some kind of adventure, considering it an adventure. Creativity has been coming out all over the place. I don't know if this is about a job or about work. It feels more love related to me. But being creative, having faith, going, considering it an adventure. Okay, and we've got power and honesty. And look at the honesty card. The mirror is there, and the little angel walks up and gets real honest with themselves. Really getting honest with yourself is what's going to help you heal that old heart chakra and that connection here to the devil energy that you have with the insecurity. Getting really honest and getting really powerful up. Like this also reminds me of the Hierophant, this little card, the little power card. So I do feel like this has to do with you getting really honest in getting into your whatever it is you do, that is the Hermit, that is renewal, that is prayer, getting quiet, meditating, balancing chakras. This whole reading feels like someone who's going to do a lot of internal work, and when this internal work is complete, hopefully by fall, you will see some kind of rewards come in for you because of all the work you've done. And they're saying when these rewards come, go on the adventure, take the leap. Take the leap of faith. And if this comes in the way of love or a new life of some sort, they're saying take it. For some of you, it could be a job, but I doubt for many of you it would be a job. I think for most of you, this is just well, it could be anything. It's part of your journey, but it's part of your growth for you to actually make the right choice and know which way you're being guided to go, that's going to bring you to all the beautiful energy. So how many times have we made choices when we clearly know we were being guided to go in the other direction and we didn't? And how many times do we look back and go, damn it, why didn't I listen? Why didn't I listen? So that's this kind of a situation. And that's why Spirit keeps saying, get deep into your own state here. We need you to get right into this kind of energy here, whether it's prayer or whatever it is that you do or that you should do. We want you to get into that because that is what's going to help you hear us when we tell you which road, which door, which path is the right one. We're going to tell you, but you have to be in this energy to hear it, to know what we're saying. This is part of your journey, part of your path. There is a lot of beauty to come. I mean, a lot of good energy to come. It's the path of spirit. But you're also going to have to work on those heart chakras, those sacral chakras, those whatever, all your chakras. Let's work on all of them. You need work on your chakras. And part of that has to do with this kind of dark fear that you keep slipping back to, and something that you need to let go of and walk away from. I feel like it's this dark, the dark thoughts that are not for you. And that peace comes when you can release the dark thoughts. But that comes with all the balance you're going to bring in by doing your internal work. And Spirit says, we want you on this honoring path, and this path is going to take you to everything you could possibly want as the loving woman or with the loving woman, depending on whether you are her or it's her you want. Okay, I don't know which one you are. But all around, everywhere I look at this, it's all about you getting out of this person actually looks like they're angry. Okay, if you're suffering from anger, if you're suffering from sadness, if you're suffering from a karmic connection that needs to be cut, if you're whatever it is, Spirit says prayer and internal work is what's going to get you out of this. If you can do all that, you're going to see rewards and you're going to be able to move towards what you want come fall. Okay, that's, like I said, in just a couple of short months. So, and on my here in the United States. Okay, so it depends on where your fall is, or if you're going by my schedule. Say some of you don't have seasons, just get ready in the next couple of months. Do your internal work, do your temple path work, do your journey work, whatever Spirit's guiding you to do, so that you can get ready for this. It's going to be really beautiful and totally worth it. Anyway, I hope that this made sense. If you guys know what this is, please reach out and tell me you know what it is, or you felt this coming, or whatever this is. I do feel something very beautiful coming into your life in the next couple of months. If you can do a bunch of internal maintenance. It's maintenance, all right? When our chakras are all messed up, it's maintenance, right? But it's not just that. It's getting yourself really grounded and ready. Getting ready for this time in your life that things are going to move along quite beautifully if you let them. As long as you're making the right choices, you got to be able to hear your intuition. You got to be able to know you're doing the right thing by having faith, but you got to get really aligned and really quiet to know the right direction to take. Because like I said, how many times have we chosen the wrong direction and wanted to kick ourselves because intuitively we know we should have gone the other way? We don't want that to happen anymore, right? Okay, guys, reach out and let me know about this. Let me know if you feel like you know what this is, or if you are hoping that it's coming in for you. And I hope so too. Okay. All right, guys. I'm sorry I'm not taking any new clients right now. I cannot take on any more private readings right now. I am extremely busy, so booked. And I do apologize to those of you that are reaching out. And I apologize especially to the ones who are like, just one question, just 2 questions. Come on. I feel so bad. And I do, because I can't say yes, because everyone's saying the same thing. Just one question, just 2 questions, and I understand it. I really do. But I'm just that backed up that I have to say no to everybody right now. And I'm so sorry. But the reason I'm not taking on anymore is I don't want it to become overwhelming for me, or for me to feel extremely crazily, going through these readings. These people pay for these readings. And not only that, I have a duty to make sure that I'm in my as well. My chakras have to be aligned, and I have to be in the right alignment to do these readings. And I normally am. But all of a sudden, you get hit with a bunch of readings all at once, and you got to draw the line somewhere, because you got people waiting, and then you start feeling bad about all the people waiting for readings. So I'm just going to put it on hold for now. But in the next few weeks, I will be reaching out at some point, say maybe even 3-4 weeks from now, to say I'm ready to start taking on more people again. So apologies, guys, to those of you that didn't get your readings or aren't able to get readings. And I know there was a lot of people that came forward this week that wanted readings, and I do feel really bad about it. But it's for your own protection too. I want you to have the best reading possible, and you're not going to get that if I'm overwhelmed with clients and my schedule is insane. Okay. All right, guys. So hang in there. Give it about a month and a half or so, and I should be able, at least a month, I will be able to start taking people on again. Okay. All right, guys. Have a good one. Talk to you soon. Have a great week. Bye.